Mrs. Joan Rotting, landlady of the Swan Inn in Newbury, is very busy, always arranging things, always waiting for a better class of person to turn up, always busy, always in hope.
Quality, Susan, that's what we need. We need the quality to stop here.
Yes, ma'am?
No use waiting for that wastrel upstairs to assist us, no, law.
I don't suppose he's roused himself today, madam? Perhaps in a day or two, as his gout will allow, he says.
Ladies, listen well. Take heed of my story. He upstairs has been born a gentleman, but such gentlemen have been bred to do nothing. His inheritance is all spent, all gone. Half the year he's upstairs in bed and the other half down here smoking and drinking with his cronies. Be careful how you arrange your own affairs, eh?
This inn is leased at £27 a year. And I am not going to work for nothing, no matter what. As my mistress says, we must attract the finest customers to pay our way.
So, quality, Susan. Let that be our watchword. Only young ladies of the strictest virtue.
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you going, beggar wench? Beggar wench?
This is a house of quality.
Madam, I desire you to let this lady in. She is indeed a lady of great quality who has suffered a shocking misfortune.
Quality? Ha! What quality? Listen, I'll have no whores in rags wander through my house, thank you very much. Whore in rags? No, not in my house!
Madam, I beg you. You are not aware of the unhappy situation this lady finds herself in.
Out! Susan, drive them away.
Go on.
Oh, get out!
Ow.
Oh, let's get her back! Oh, oh, madam! Quality, Susan, please.
I want your best, please.
Oh, your ladyship shall have the very best.
Have my cases taken up. I will take supper in my room. My name is Mrs. Fitzpatrick, and I do not wish to be disturbed under any circumstances. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, madam.
Ah, Mr. Jones.
Oh, Sergeant Tempest.
We meet again, sir. This is an extraordinary coincidence.
Do you know this fellow?
Fellow? This is no ordinary fellow, madam. This is Mr. Thomas Jones, Esquire, a gentleman.
Ooh, we're in the company of gentlefolk, then.
To be sure, madam.
What brings you here, Sergeant Tempest?
Chasing deserters, sir. Oh, I beg your pardon, madam. But I'm sure. Are you, by any chance, are you the late Captain Waters lady?
Yes, sir. I am that unhappy person.
Well, I am very much surprised to see your ladyship in such a dress. I can only think that some dreadful misfortune must have befallen you.
Indeed it has, sir. And I'm much obliged to this gentleman for my salvation.
Sergeant, what this lady says is true. And that damned Northerton is the very devil in this matter, but he's escaped.
Don't worry, sir. Captain Madrigal will soon give chase.
Madam, forgive my ignorance, but I never imagined your ladyship was a lady of fashion. You can burn my tongue out for the things I said. Perhaps your grace will accept one of my gowns until you find your own clothes.
I suppose that only highwaymen and harlots ever stop here.
On the contrary, madam, only people of the finest quality stop here.
However, I will condescend to put on your rags.
Thank you, ma'am. Susan, fetch the gown immediately. But quickly, child.
Thank you for your Christian kindness, ma'am. Colonel Madrigal will reward you.
Colonel, thought you said captain.
Did I? Why, I was mistaken. I meant Colonel, of course. Colonel Madrigal of the Royal Gloucestershires.
The Royals, bless my soul.
Madam, I agree that our appearance was a little suspicious when we first came in, and I'm sure your reactions were only out of a proper regard for the finest reputation of your house.
Of course, sir. Thank you, sir. But, Susan, make sure Mr. Jones is given the finest hospitality we can muster.
Beg pardon, ma'am, but the lady upstairs requested that Mr. Jones joins her in her apartment for dinner.
Of course, sir.
Madam.
Lord, what excitement! Come, Sergeant, refresh yourself. You are indeed fortunate to come upon an house of such refinement.
Thank you, I will. I'll have one of your special cordials.
Indeed. Oh. Your ladyship.
Please prepare an apartment for us as soon as possible. We shall need to ride on as soon as day breaks.
Sorry, your ladyship, but all our best apartments are already taken. Some people of the first quality already in bed. But as you know, this is a respectable house accommodating only the best.
Tally-ho!
Why did you not... They're the better apartments, you know, the quality's always calling it, you foolish...
Sorry, madam. A room that is clean will serve us very well.
All our rooms are decent, madam. And if your ladyship is willing to accept, I will muster the best I can.